Mahal. Number 16, Maddox Gentry. Number 15, Wade Harrell. Number 10, Garrett Metz. Number 5, Jack Harrell. Number 99, Chase Mahal. Number 7, Bentley Bailey. Number 20, Cole Rojas. Number 11, Lathan Waters. Number 8, Tyler Rojas. Number 1, Shady Kidder. For the home team, Holmes County.
For both teams, please take the field for starting lineups.
Number 1, Bowden Bailey. Number 2, Bryant Mathis. Number 8, Rhett Boyd. Number 4, Cash Nelson.
All right, welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2017 Florida-Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch State Tournament from Sebring, Florida. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. I'll handle the play-by-play as we continue with pool play in Pool 1 between Holmes County and Shalimar. Let's give you the starting lineups first for our visitors from Shalimar, the Wildcats. Their manager, Todd Harrell, assistant coaches Joe Rojas, Tony Bailey, and Chasen Meggs. Leading off will be the first baseman, number 21, Brady Harrell. Batting second and pitching, number 2, Tristan Mahawold. Batting third, the shortstop, number 16, Maddox Gentry. Batting fourth and catching, number 15, Wade Harrell. Batting fifth at third base, number 10, Garrett Meggs. Batting sixth in left center, number 5, Jack Harrell. Batting seventh in left field, number 99, Chase Mahawold. Batting eighth in right center, number 7, Bentley Bailey. Batting ninth in right field, number 20, Cole Rojas. Batting 10th, the second baseman, number 11, Lathan Waters. Batting 11th, number 8, Tyler Rojas. And batting 12th, number 1, Channing Kidder. For Holmes County, their manager, Ryan Boyd. Assistant coaches, William Mathis, Sam Bailey, and Robbie Evans. That will be the second baseman, number 1, Bowden Bailey, leading things off, followed by the shortstop, number 2, Bryant Mathis. Batting third at first base, number 8, Rhett Boyd. Batting fourth at third base, number 4, Cash Nelson. Batting fifth and catching, number 13, Kason Evans. Batting sixth in left center, number 7, Hunter Evans. Batting seventh, number 14, Asa Baldry. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 20, Zarius Goodman. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 5, Nate Reynolds. Batting 10th in right center, number 6, Charlie Womble. Batting 11th in left center, number 12, Brady Womble. And batting 12th, the left fielder, number 3, Drexel Howell. We are just about ready for baseball. And this pool play game, Liberty County losing to Port St. Joe earlier, 13-5. Shalimar lost to Fort Meade, 12-2. So both teams trying to finish strong here today on our first day of the tournament. We do have a 1 hour and 30-minute time limit, which means we cannot begin another inning after that 1 hour and 30 minutes has elapsed. And also the maximum number of runs you can score in an inning is 7. We're scheduled to play 6 innings, but we'll see based on the time limit. You can score up to 7 runs in an inning. If we get to the 6th, you can score an unlimited number of runs. But again, we do have a 1 hour and 30-minute time limit. Also, folks, if you would like to participate during the broadcast, you can send out your shout-outs and best wishes via text message. Here's the number for this game and all games that will be played on Field 1, the Buzz Field. Make a note of it. This will be the shout-out number for all games on Field 1, the Buzz Field. It's area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. If you're new to the shout-outs, basically what we're looking for is who's the shout-out to, who's it from, and where are you guys watching the game. So, for example, good luck, Brody Harrell from Mom and Dad watching in Shalimar, just as an example. Send your shout-outs via text message to area code 352-258-8450. 352 area code 258-8450. All right, so we are getting things ready, and we'll be getting started here momentarily. Make sure you send the text to the appropriate announcer, because we do have different numbers based on the announcer. And once again, the number for this game between Shalimar and Holmes County is area code 352-258-8450.
Brody Harrell.
All right, Brody Harrell will lead things off. And he swings and misses at the first pitch, and we are underway. Each batter will get 5 pitches. You must make contact on that 5th pitch. Second pitch coming up to the left-hander is grounded between the legs of the pitcher and into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff base runner for Shalimar. And that will send up the pitcher, number 2, Tristan Mahowald. Right now the sun is out. A warm day. Expected rain later today. Right now it's 89 degrees here in Sebring. And it as much as a 60% chance of rain coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. So if we can get these games in before Mother Nature arrives. Swing and a miss. Other scores from today. Fort Meade, as I mentioned, beat Shalimar 12-2. And I mentioned the the Holmes County, Franklin County game. Holmes County fell to Franklin County 7-5 in a game that wrapped up a little bit late, which is why we are starting a little bit late on this field. Port St. Joe defeated Liberty County 13-5. I may have mentioned that one by mistake instead. And Port St. Joe shut out Fort Meade 5-0. A swing and a miss at the next pitch. And that is strike 3 to Mahowald. One out, one on for the shortstop, Maddox Gentry. First pitch taken for ball 1. Other scores from the other tournaments, or the other tournament, I should say. Lake Placid, as that one's fouled back, defeated Mariana 11-4. West Seminole beat South Sumter 25-0. Ouch. Sebring shut out West Volusia 14-0. And Bartow edged Spring Hill American 8-6. Bouncing ball right side over to second. They'll go for the force at first. And the throw over by Bailey will be in time for the 4-3 putout. Harrell moves to second, but now there's 2 outs in the inning. Wade Harrell, the catcher, is the batter.
Number 15, Wade Harrell.
Make sure, folks, that not only do you send the shout out for the appropriate game, do not send us shout outs for games that have not begun. A ground ball to second by Harrell, but it's booted there at second. That's going to get the run home. The throw to the plate not in time. And Harrell will go to second on the throw home. That will be an error to score Brody Harrell. There's another error that's going to allow Wade Harrell to go to third. So Brody Harrell scores. Wade Harrell is at third. And Shalimar with the first lead of the ball game, 1-0. But it's difficult for us to get to your shout-outs. If you send shout-outs in before the game begins, it's just going to get lost in the shuffle with the games that we're trying, or for the shout-outs we're trying to send for the appropriate game. Here's a shout-out that says, good luck to Shalimar number 11, Lathan Waters. Papa and Grammy watching in Alabama on JockJive. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Garrett Meggs, the batter, with a runner at third and 2 outs. This is a bouncing ball over to the pitcher. And a little soft throw over will be in time for the third out of the inning. Shalimar does get 1 run. And as we head to the bottom of the first, it is Shalimar 1, Holmes County coming to the plate. Here's your starters again for Holmes County. Again, the manager, Ryan Boyd. Assistants, William Mathis, Sam Bailey, and Robbie Evans. Second baseman, number 1, Bowden Bailey, leading off. Batting second, shortstop, number 2, Bryant Mathis. Batting third, first baseman, number 8, Rhett Boyd. Batting fourth at third base, number 4, Cash Nelson. Batting fifth, the catcher, 13, Kaysen Evans, excuse me. Batting sixth in left center, number 7, Hunter Evans. Batting seventh, number 14, Asa Baldry. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 20, Zarius Goodman. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 5, Nate Reynolds. Batting 10th, the right center fielder, number 6, Charlie Womble. Batting 11th, the left center fielder, number 12, Brady Womble. And batting 12th, the left fielder, number 3, Drexel Howell. Your starters for Holmes County. Yes, I have been here for a few years. You recognize the voice? I was here, I think, maybe 2011. I was here. I think I've been around 6 years now with JockJive. Yes, at the World Series too. Gotcha. A lot of people may not know the face, but they know the voice. Now you can put a face with a voice. Hey, folks, don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We are trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer and need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Want your very own copy, DVD copy of any game broadcast during this year's Florida Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine Pitch State Tournament? Simply email info@jockjive.com. We'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. Just email us. Let us know which game you want.
Number 1, Bowden Bailey.
Bowden Bailey will lead it off for Holmes County in the bottom of the first inning. Starting at second base. And the first pitch here in the bottom of the first inning is taken for ball 1. Again, folks, if you'd like to send a shout out, send it via text message to area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. This one lifted over the head of the pitcher but picked up at second, but they're not going to get the speedy Bailey. He will reach on the infield hit. A leadoff single for Holmes County and Bowden Bailey. That will send up Bryant Mathis, the shortstop. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes the ball. The runner's going to second. The throw to second is not in time. Holmes County with a tying run in scoring position for Bryant Mathis. Next pitch, swing and a miss. We have pool play today and tomorrow, and then we begin bracket play on Monday, wrapping up on Tuesday. Line drive right to the shortstop, but off his glove and into left center field. And we'll put runners on the corners on the air. Could have been the first out of the inning. Instead, Holmes County now has 2 on with nobody out. That sends up Rhett Boyd, the first baseman. First pitch to Boyd. He shows bunt. Pulls the bat back and takes the ball. The runner's going to go to second without a throw. So both runners in scoring position now. Bailey over at third. Mathis at second. And the next pitch to Boyd is popped up but out of play. Third pitch coming up for Rhett Boyd. Hard to believe it's already July the 1st. Half the year has gone by. This one's popped up right side of the infield. The first baseman coming over to make the catch. Brody Harrell makes the put out, and there's one away. It will be a busy month of July for JockJive. Florida and Alabama, Dixie Youth Baseball, Dixie Youth World Series events, and Dixie Baseball State events, and World Series, and so much more. This one's bunted foul by Cash Nelson. And this fall probably gets even busier. SWAC football, soccer and volleyball, Tuskegee football, Georgia Military College football, Great American Rivalries, high school football, the ACCC Game of the Week, and more. A litany of reasons you need to come back to JockJive.com more often. Ground ball off the glove of the second baseman. He'll have no throw. Everybody's safe, and Holmes County has tied it up here in the bottom of the first. Runners on the corners for Kason Evans, the catcher. One out, one run in. First pitch to Evans. He'll take ball one. The runner's going to go to second and get there without a throw. Next pitch. That one hit down the right field line, but hooking foul. Fifth batter to come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning for Holmes County. They've tied it up against Shalimar, one apiece. Once again, our number for the shout-outs for this game, 352 area code 258-8450. 352-258-8450. This one hit near the bag at second, and it's going to get through into center field. One run will score. Here comes run number two. The throw to the plate won't be made, and Shalimar has or Holmes County rather, has a 3-1 lead. Big hit there by Evans. And here's the left center fielder, number 7, Hunter Evans. The one-out pitch. Bunts it foul back to the screen. This is a bunt foul. It was fair, but then rolled foul. And Evans now with 2 strikes. Next pitch fouled off, first base side. Shalimar with a run at the top of the first, but Holmes County with 3 in the bottom of the first. 3-1 Holmes County. Game scheduled for 6, but Unlikely we'll get there because of the 1 hour and 30-minute time limit. That's a time limit just for pool play, as this one is swung on and missed, and the runner's going to go to second. So Kaysen Evans now at second base. This one is hit, slow roller to third. Actually, that is Asa Baldry, the batter, as Evans, I guess, was struck out. Baldry's going to go to second base. That will send up Zarius Goodman, the pitcher. Kaysen Evans at third base. Asa Baldry is at second. 2 outs. Goodman with a swing and a miss. Again, each batter gets 5 pitches, but you must make contact on that 5th pitch. So Hunter Evans, the second out of the inning. Goodman bats 8th in the lineup. Big cut there, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Holmes County with 3 in the bottom of the first, leading by 2. They've got 2 on with 2 outs. Next pitch to Goodman. Takes that one for a ball. 4th pitch coming up. Pitcher doing the right thing there. Mahould runs the runner all the way back to third and then puts his hands in the air to call timeout. Goodman awaits. And he lines this actually a little soft pop-up now on 1 hop to the shortstop. The throw to first is wide of the bag. That will be an error. 1 run will score. Baldry's coming around. He will score. And all the way over to third base, Zarius Goodman.
Now batting number 5, Nate Reynolds.
And the lead extended to a 5-1 lead. Nate Reynolds, the batter. Number 5. Starting in right field today. Runner at third with 2 outs. 5 runs across the plate in the bottom of the first inning for Holmes County. Swing and a miss at the first pitch for strike 1. So a good first inning for Holmes County after Shalimar scored a run at the top of the first. Next pitch, Reynolds showing bunt. He's going to lay down a good bunt. The third baseman there, he picks it up, throws to first late, not in time. The runner's coming home. The throw to the plate gets away, and that's going to get Reynolds to second.
Now batting number 6, Charlie Womble.
Holmes County plates another run to take a 6-1 lead. Again, the maximum number of runs you can score is 7. They've got a chance to get that as Charlie Womble steps in left side with that runner at second base. And this is bunted to third. This is going to be a tough play. They'll make it anyway. The throw late. That's a bunt single for Charlie Womble. Putting runners on the corners. To the other Womble, Brady Womble. Brady Wumble, the starting left center fielder, number 12. He'll take ball one. The runner's going to go to second. That runner insignificant because they can only plate one more run. And a bunt in front of home plate. Fair ball, no throw, and that will be the end of the inning for Holmes County. So a bunt single and an RBI. Scoring Nate Reynolds. Actually, excuse me, Nate Reynolds did not score. My apologies. I'm thinking he didn't throw it, so that would be it. But the bases are loaded, actually. So my apologies there. Getting ahead of myself. Was a bunt single, though. Bases loaded for Drexel Howell, number 12 hitter in the order. This is hit foul, first base side. So actually probably a good job that time by the catcher, Wade Harrell, to hold the ball and not throw it because the runner wasn't coming home. He made sure the runner didn't come home. If he throws it and you don't get him, well, then you're at the end of the inning because the run's going to score. Bouncing ball right back to the pitcher who knocks it down, throws to first, got him at first base. So in essence, they save a run by doing that. 1-3 on the putout, and that will do it for Holmes County in the first inning. 6 runs come across the plate. And as we head to the top of the second, it's Holmes County 6, Shalimar 1. You're watching the game live right here online at JockJive.com.
Into left center for Drexel Howell. And Brady Womble, number 12, is going into right center for Charlie Womble. Y'all got it? It's going down.
All right, we head to the top of the second inning, 6-1, Holmes County.
What was the first one? Tyler? Number 8 going where?
Number 14, Asa Baldwin, is going in.
Have a number. That boy is number 8. Asa. Is going where?
Left center.
All right, Asa Baldry is going to left center.
For Hunter. Brady Womble is going into right center.
We got that.
For Charlie.
Brady is going into right center for Charlie Womble.
Up to bat, number 5, Jack Harrell.
So there's a couple of defensive changes for Holmes County. And for Shalimar, 6, 7, and 8 due up. Jack Harrell, the left center fielder, will lead it off. First pitch, got a piece of it, and fouled it off for strike one. Let's get to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. I think this is for a different game. I'll read it anyway. Make sure you send your shout-outs for the corresponding game. Great game today, Big Guy Darian. We love you. Love your big brother Ricardo and Miss Tamara all the way from Tallahassee. I think that's for another game. Ground ball to short. The throw to first will be in time. Harrell retired 6-3, one away. That will send up Chase Mahowald. You want more? This is grounded to second. Light toss over. In time by Bailey for the 4-3 putout. Two gone quickly for Shalimar. That sends up Bentley Bailey, starting in right center field today. 2 outs for the Wildcats here in the top of the second inning. Base is empty. Shalimar trailing 6-1. Game scheduled for 6, but we do have a 1 hour and 30-minute time limit, meaning we have to. We can't begin a new inning if the 1 hour and 30 minutes is up. This one's fouled off. Got a piece of it. And the next pitch. Swung on and got a piece of it. Strike 2. Next pitch to Bailey. Swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here in the second. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It remains Holmes County 6, Shalimar 1. Pool play here on day 1 of the Florida Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch State Tournament. Need a sports fix 24/7, whether live or archived? You can get it on JockJive.com. We have multiple channels with multiple sporting events and shows from practically every level of competition. There's the ACCC, the GCAA, the Georgia Military Channel, Dixie Youth Baseball, Dixie Baseball, Georgia Highland Softball channels, and so much more. JockJive.com for those with an insatiable sports appetite. After today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Or if you want a DVD of the game of the Florida Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine Pitch State Tournament, email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. All right, here in the bottom of the second, it will be the top of the order. Bowden Bailey to lead it off. And an infield hit is first at bat. First pitch taken for ball 1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Third pitch coming up for Bailey. Holmes County getting runs from Bailey, Mathis, Nelson, Evans, Baldry, and Goodman in that first inning. This is fouled off. So Bailey working with 2 strikes now. Fourth pitch. That one hit pretty well to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Bailey rounding second, heading for 3, and they're waving him home. It's going to be an inside the park home run for Bowden Bailey. That's probably the deepest ball that we've had hit on this field so far today. So a home run, an inside the park home run for Bailey, and it's now 7-1. That will send up Bryant Mathis, the shortstop, who is 0 for 1. He reached on an error and scored in the first inning. Big cut there. He was swinging for a home run. 0-1 the count. In addition to the limit on the runs, there is a mercy rule in effect. It's 15 runs after 3, 10 runs after 4. So if a team is leading by 15 or more runs after 3, the game is over. If they are leading by 10 or more after 4, the game would be over. And this one lined into left field for a base hit. And actually, Mathis will go into second with a double. Back-to-back extra base hits. Rhett Boyd will bat with a runner at second. Cash Nelson on deck. Like that name, Cash. K-A-S-H, Cash Nelson. This one's fouled back for a strike. Folks, if you'd like to send a shout out for the game, the number is area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. That's the number for all games played on Field 1. For the Buzz Field, if you want to send a shout out for a different game, it's going to be a different number, just a heads up. Swing and a miss by Boyd. But you won't have any problem identifying what field this is. You can see the number 1 right there on the left of your screen. If you see a 1 when you're watching the games, that's the shout out number. That one lined into center field for a base hit. Boyd drives in Mathis, maybe. Let's see. The throw to the plate is not in time. Took a little bit longer to get that runner home than I first thought. But Mathis still scores. An RBI for Boyd, who takes second on the throw. And it's now 8-1 Holmes County. And here's Cash Nelson with still nobody out in the inning. First pitch. Hit out of play right side. Down into the trees. Ground ball to first and right to the first baseman. Harrell will go to the bag. And there's your first out. The runner does move to third. Boyd now at third with 1 out. That'll send up Kason Evans. Evans singled in 2 runs his first at bat. He fouls this one back for strike 1. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. (8-1) Holmes County with two more here in the second inning. Next pitch, that one is hit over to the shortstop and actually takes a bad hop. That's going to score the run as the throw to first also not in time. And Holmes County adds to the lead. It's now 9-1. Hunter Evans will bat with one out and one on. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes the ball. The runner's going to go to second. The throw to second won't be made. Hunter, Evans struck out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Going to show bunt, and he lays down a good bunt first base side. Only one play, that will be to first base. The throw, though, in time. Nice quick throw there by the pitcher. That's Tristan Mahowold making the put out, 1-3. Evans to third. 2 outs. And that sends up Asa Baldry. First pitch to Baldry. Big cut there. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Runner threatening to come home as Evans kind of flirting around over there at third base. He'll go back to the bag, though. Next pitch fouled back. Strike two. Three runs here in the second inning for Holmes County. They've built a 9-1 lead. And there is strike three. Baldry swings and misses for the third out of the inning. But Holmes County extending the lead. It's now 9-1 as we head to the top of the third. You're watching live coverage of the Florida Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch State Tournament pool play here on day one, right here on JockJive.com. Folks, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. JockJive is trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer, but we need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Final scores from today: Fort Meade 12, Shalimar 2, Port St. Joe 13, Liberty County 5, Franklin County 7, Holmes County 5, and Port St. Joe 5, Fort Meade nothing here in this Pool 1 play. Still to come, on this field, I'll have Shalimar and Franklin County.
Up the bat, number 20, Cole Rojas.
Cole Rojas will lead it off. Batters 9, 10, and 11 for Shalimar. And the first pitch is a bouncing ball over to the shortstop. Nice play in front of the bag. Throw low, but dug out of the dirt nicely there at first base by Rhett Boyd. 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. Don't forget, if you want your very own DVD of any game broadcast during this year's tournament, simply email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. Also, today's game and all games that we broadcast are archived. You can go back and watch them in their entirety. Big swing and a miss by Lathan Waters, starting second baseman. On JockJive.com, go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. There's strike two to Waters. Shalimar did score a run in the first inning, but they went in order. In fact, now 5 in a row retired by Holmes County. Popped up first base and over the head of the first baseman, but in foul territory. Boyd couldn't come up with it, just a foul ball. After today, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So starting 1 hour later tomorrow. Game times 10, noon, 2:30. Actually, they kind of vary for the different brackets, the different pool schedules, rather. 10, noon, 2:30 for the JC Field 1. Actually, that's Field 2, I believe. This is Buzz Field 1, and that's going to be at 10, 12:30, and 2:30. But I've noticed on the Elks Field, it's 10, noon, 3, and 5. Waters is out on strikes for the second out of the inning. That will send up Tyler Rojas. So over in Pool 1, the other division, 10, noon, 3, and 5 are the times tomorrow. Ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play. The throw to first. Well, they had him, but the first baseman dropped the ball. Let's see if the error opens the door for Shalimar. Channing Kidder, the batter. First pitch to the left-hander. Swing and a miss, strike one. Runner actually going to go to second. The catcher couldn't find it. Looks like Hunter Evans has moved behind the plate now. The 2-out pitch. Swing and a miss. And there is strike 3 for the third out of the inning. Well, Shalimar, the good news is they'll have the top of the order coming up in the fourth, but they failed to score here in the third. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It's Holmes County 9, Shalimar 1, right here on JockJive.com. I may have to have a nap. Need a sports fix 24/7, whether live or archive? You can get it on JockJive.com. We have multiple channels with multiple sporting events and shows from practically every level of competition. There's the ACCC, the GCAA, Georgia Military Channel, Dixie Youth Baseball, Dixie Baseball, Georgia Highland Softball channels, and so much more. JockJive.com for those with an insatiable sports appetite. You know, it may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have JockJive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to the NCAA Division I, literally from every part of this country, large productions or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email info@jockjive.com. Still to come on this field, the Buzz Field. One more game to go. It will be Shalimar and Franklin County. Franklin County a winner over Holmes County earlier 7-5. Franklin County is currently in action against Liberty County. We are posting scores on the JockJive Facebook page. So like us on Facebook and then comment on the scores that we post by sending your shout-outs and best wishes there. You can also send shout-outs via text message to area code 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. If you'd like to send a shout-out, send it via text message. Boy, the wind has picked up a little bit. The clouds look a little bit more overcast. There is expected rain today. Right now it has stayed away, but for how long, that's the question. Right now, according to the weather that I'm showing, it's about a 30% chance of rain at 5, increasing to 60 at 6. Got to do our best to get out of here before the rain gets here. First pitch to Zarius Goodman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bottom of the third, 9-1 Holmes County. Well, for Holmes County, they have played it at least 3 runs in each of the innings. 6 in the first, 3 in the second. And the reason that is significant is because if they can continue that trend, they got a chance to end this game in the next half inning. A bunt fielded by the pitcher. The throw to first. What's the call? First baseman may have brought his foot off the bag, and it appears that's what happened because the throw was on target. Close play, but first baseman not able to get his foot, keep his foot on the bag with the stretch. That's Brody Harrell over at first base. Almost got the out. Instead, a runner at first to start. And the next batter, Nate Reynolds. Reynolds had an infield hit his first at bat. Went to second on an error. He takes the pitch. The runner's going to second. The throw, the tag. Nice play by the shortstop to get the out. Caught stealing, 2-6. Base is now empty for Reynolds. I believe that's still Gentry at shortstop. Reynolds with a swing and a miss. One on one the count. And a bunt. This time it's the third baseman. Quick throw, and he throws it away. Runner will hold, though, at first as they get it in quickly.
Now batting, number 6, Charlie Wumble.
Runner at first with one out for Charlie Womble. And he trying to bunt it, but bunts it foul. Well, the projected weather that I showed for today was, as this one's bunted. Again, the third baseman, another opportunity. This time he makes the put out. Runner going to third. The throw gets away, and that's going to get a run home. A 5-3 put out, and then an E3 to allow Nate Reynolds to score. And it's now 10-1, Holmes County. Temperature currently 92 degrees here in Sebring.
Now batting number 12, Brady Womble.
Brady Womble steps in with the bases empty and now 2 outs, and he bunts it foul. They are definitely playing small ball. Yes. This one's fouled back. Strike 2. Brady had a bunt single his first at bat. 10-1, Holmes County leads it. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Next pitch, fouled off, first base side. And the 2-out pitch. Ground ball slowly down the first base line, picked up by the pitcher. His throw gets by the first baseman. Meg's not able to make the play. And Womble is safe at first base. That was going to be a tough play anyway. You could almost argue that was a bunt single. And we head to the bottom of the order. Here is Drexel Howell. First pitch to Howell. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Drexel grounded out to the pitcher, his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Top of the order on deck. As this is swung on and missed for a strike. Runner threatening to go to second, but he'll stay at first. Well, if Holmes County does not plate another run, they can still, as this one is a slow roller on the first base side. No throw by the pitcher. That'll be an infield hit, and that puts runners at first and second as we head to the top of the order with 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Bowden Bailey, who is 2 for 2 in the game. Two outs, 2 on for Holmes County. They lead at 10-1. We're in the bottom of the third inning. This one hit in the air to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. They're waving home the run. This is an important run, because Brady Womble's run gives them a double-digit lead, meaning if they can keep Shalimar off the scoreboard in the top of the inning, they'll win the game early via the mercy rule. 11-1 the score. So the mercy rule is 10 runs after 4. Shalimar will get to bat at the top of the 4th, but if Shalimar doesn't score in the top of the 4th, the game will be over. Bryant Mathis pops it up, right side, foul territory, but the catch not made in front of the first base dugout. Mathis reached on an error in the first, doubled in the second. He has scored twice today. Next pitch to the starting shortstop. Ground ball hit sharply past the glove of the third baseman into left center field. Off the glove of the left center field. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Mathis into second, standing up. We have base hit and then an error. And it's now 13-1. A lot of this coming with 2 outs. Rhett Boyd steps in. He'll take ball 1. Boyd singled on a run his first at bat. He's 1 for 2 in the game. As the throw gets the way, the runner is going to come home on the air. And that gives Holmes County a 14-1 lead.
Now batting number 4, Cash Nelson.
Boyd pops it up, but foul. Boyd staying alive. And the next pitch popped up left side of the infield. The third baseman and the shortstop. It will be the shortstop making the catch for out number 3. Holmes County with 5 more runs across the plate, and that puts pressure on Shalimar. Shalimar will have to score 4 to keep this thing going. We head to the top of the 4th. It's Holmes County 14, Shalimar 1. All right, last hope here for Shalimar in the top of the 4th. They do send up the top of the order, but they need 4 runs to keep the game going. They trail 14-1. Brody Harrell will lead it off. Brody singled and scored their only run back in the first. First pitch to the lefty is taken for ball 1. with the victory, Holmes County would even its record at 1-1 in pool play today, with a game against Port St. Joe to go tonight at 6:30. That one's foul, third base side. Shalimar with a loss would drop to 0-2. They've got Franklin County next here on this field at 4 o'clock. I'll handle the play-by-play of that one. So for you Shalimar listeners, it will be the same shout-out number, 352-258-8450. Next pitch to Harrell. Lined foul. The coach ducking underneath that one. Todd Harrell, the manager. Assistant coaches Joe Rojas, Tony Bailey, Chasen Meggs. Ryan Boyd is the manager for Holmes County, assisted by William Mathis, Sam Bailey, and Robbie Evans. The next pitch to Harrell. Ground ball into right field, base hit. Well, there's a good start. You need 4, but can't score 4 unless you get 1. Leadoff single for the Wildcats. That'll send up Tristan Mahowald.
Up to bat, number 2, Tristan Mahowald.
First pitch taken for a ball. The runner's going to second. The throw to second is in front of the bag. Not in time. Mahowald 0 for 1. Pops this one up. It's going to one hop now to second. The throw over to first. Close but in time. Nice play. One away. Harrell moves to third on the play. Really, that run insignificant. They just need outs, and they can end this game early. (14-1) Holmes County. 1 out, 1 on for Shalimar for Maddox Gentry. Now, if Shalimar does score 4 runs in the inning, it's possible, certainly. Then we'll play in the bottom of the inning, but same holds true that if Holmes County does have to bat in the bottom of the 4th and they build it back up to a double-digit lead, they'll win the game. So Shalimar has both going against them, but we'll see. It's possible. Line drive right to the shortstop. The catch is made, and there's your second out of the inning. And a quick tie of the shoe by Bryant Mathis after he makes that catch. Third baseman was playing off the bag. Otherwise, they probably could have had a double play. But also heads up there by Harrell, who got back to the bag quickly. So 2 outs with a runner at third. It's all up to Wade Harrell. Still waiting on our shortstop. And he finally got that shoe tied. These guys need to learn how to double tie their shoe, time in a knot. Now waiting on our pitcher to have his shoe tie. Well, now he wants the left foot, not left shoe tie. Went for the right one. Now he's going for the left one. Two outs. Runner at third for Shalimar. And the pitch. Hit foul over to first. Harrell reached on an error his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Bracket play begins on Monday at 10 a.m. Tournament will conclude on Tuesday. A lot of baseball between now and then with pool play today and tomorrow. This one's fouled off, got a piece of it. Our coverage picks back up at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we'll get to sleep in an extra hour. Two strikes now on Harrell. He'll take the next pitch. Each batter gets 5 pitches. You must make contact on the 5th pitch. Swung on and popped up over to first on one hop. The pitcher, well, he says, I'll take it myself. One unassisted for the third and final out. Nice play there. His shoes were tied, so Goodman felt pretty good. He could make it over there himself. And Holmes County wins it by the final score of 14-1 in 4 innings. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage in this game. I'll have the call of the Shalimar-Franklin County game. That's coming up at 4 o'clock right here on this field, the Buzz Field, Field 1. Final score once again, Holmes County 14, Shalimar 1. Thanks for tuning in. For all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout saying so long for now. Good afternoon, and God bless.